guys. This is a general reading. I decided to do a reading for the full moon this month that I believe is in Leo. It's, I think, on January 21st, lunar eclipse, super moon, full moon. It would have been nice to do a new moon with a full moon, but it's kind of late. So I'm just going to do the full moon and just see what comes up for whatever message, whoever needs to hear it. Whoever it is, it's a pretty awesome and powerful transitional message type of thing, I think. So if you want to know if this is for you, if anything piques your interest, or you want a reading or anything like that, or you want to donate, a lot of people ask about donation information, which I am taking. Anything that I get service-wise or donation-wise, or anything that I get in any way monetarily from this goes towards helping to heal me further and learning things that helps me to further heal people, as that's the path that I'm on. So that's really what all the money is going towards right now. So for services, donations, if not, please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. I put out different types of videos for anything that comes up along my journey or that I want to share, I feel like will help people. I do have other things that I'll do videos on soon, and other ways that we can keep giving back to each other. But in the meantime, if not, if this video helped you, resonated with you in some way or anything like that, please like or comment the video. It helps circulate the video and the message, and that helps me as well, and just showing your appreciation and all of that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So I think that's it. Look in the description box below for all that information, by the way, and read all of it. It has pretty much all the information. If you have questions or anything, of course, email me. I will for sure help you out. But read all of it. A lot of people get to my email and then they stop, and then they email me and don't read the rest, but just read it, the prices, the services, the disclaimer, all of that. Okay. So this is a highly very transformational energy. The energy could flip-flop. I could read this as love. It could be, career. I can read it as you, and it's somebody else. It could have already happened. It could be happening now. It could happen in the future. Some, none, or all of it may apply. Just take what fits. Leave the rest. Don't make it fit. If it doesn't, all that good stuff. So let's just get started with it. What's in the center of the reading is, here's the Seven of Wands. So either a lot of suitors or a lot of people or challenges or something coming at somebody, or a lot of people coming at somebody, and that one person is trying to stay above the rest, and they really don't want to let anybody close to them, I feel. A lot of people are trying to, and a lot of them are coming at this person, whether it's good or bad or indifferent or whatever, and really this person just doesn't really want any part in it. Like, they definitely interact. There's a lot of people they're around. There's probably a lot of competition or a lot of just people around them, but they don't want people to get too close. And I feel that they definitely don't want to lose either their status or their power or their control, or they just like to stay above others. Maybe even have would it be a superiority complex? I don't know, either that or inferiority. I don't know, one or the other. But, and what's clarifying this is the Judgment card and the Two of Cups. So either not seeing the truth about a relationship or a union. Obviously, usually when somebody's like this, they're also not seeing themselves. They don't have that union within them, which is funny that this is here because it's like kind of like the Leo. So they either don't want a reunion or I don't know, somebody probably wants a reunion or a union and the other person doesn't. Or to, you know, there's a lot of fighting going on about a union. And making a call or a judgment call that needs to be made, that, you know, chances are one or both of you know needs to be and has just been avoided. But probably not seeing something as well. Let's just see this real quick. It's an intense energy, though. I can feel its energy. I think the whole energy, not just that card. It's a very transitional energy. Tell me about this Judgment card, please. So again, success in love, not seeing something, has the Secrets book, short-term illness. Not seeing something about it. About some type of union, something within themselves or relationship. Maybe that they have to cut it away. Not seeing what? I believe it's the release of a situation, or it could be the release of one and going into another. And finally hearing the call. Like I think someone knows there's been a lot of fighting and someone knows like that it has to end. And maybe they've been trying to avoid it. Either a new situation coming in or at the very least just an ending of an old one. And feeling stuck or burdened, like having freedom. But there's probably been like a lot of fighting due to making a judgment call about a relationship or a judgment of a relationship. Like maybe you've been in the middle of the throes of a divorce or ending a situation or deciding what to do on it. Should we bring it back? Should we not? Maybe one person does and the other doesn't. But what's crossing this is the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like a new beginning, a new lucrative beginning, a strong beginning. Which is funny that this person is wanting to fight these others off and stay above them. But what's crossing is that he's the one, he looks the same and he's taller, that he's the one offering the new beginning. Or some type of investment in some way. And then there's the Four of Cups, which is how you see yourself. So we'll get to that and I'll compare these after. Flip-flop this as necessary. But that there's a new opportunity coming and ignoring it. Ignoring everything. Because again, he's trying to be above everybody and on his own little thing. But especially a very significant opportunity, but really only focusing on these 3 cups, not even really interacting with that, still doing his own thing, him or her, but ignoring most things. Maybe this person is just focused on themselves or money or on their new beginning. That they're not focused on other people or even love right now, maybe. Maybe they could be just focused on money or building their own stuff. What's in the foundation of this reading? There's the King of Swords and the Empress. So it looks like this. So he's like kind of pointing. The sword is down. There is a message, a bird on his arm for a message, but he's kind of pointing to and looking at this Empress. And so I wanted a little bit more clarification on that. Not every card did I pull a clarifier for. I can if I need to, but to clarify both of those, there's the 2 of Pentacles. So making a decision, obviously, like he's not making a decision. The sword is down. Either not seeing a clarity, not making the decision, just not doing whatever about maybe even what to do with a mother figure or a wife or a mother of children, or because there is a lot of things about multiple people here. So who to have as their person, their queen, maybe even king if it's vice versa. Juggling going on here, but a decision to make. Could be either a Taurus or a Libra, but that doesn't really matter. It just could be or someone even wanting to end it and make a decision and end it with this person. I feel like the King of Swords is probably the main energy in the 7 of Wands up there. A lot of things about rough waters here too. Like in the 2 of Pentacles, there's a lot of rough waters and trying to stay balanced. And in this card that just came up, they're going into rough waters. Like instead of going into clear waters, they're going into rough waters. So this person may be trying to stay balanced during this also. There might be a lot of chaos going on around them, maybe even fighting, maybe with mother of the children or father of the children. It could be reversed. There may be a lot going on for these people, whoever this is. It may be due to like juggling too, or trying like some judgment or something within a relationship, either deciding what to do or an ending of it. I mean, I don't really have the Justice card here. I do have the Hierophant though, and then under that I have Judgment and the Lovers and the Fool, Star, Queen of Pentacles, Strength. So yeah, so there. Oddly, this is about a marriage or a significant relationship because there's been secrets and being stuck, wanting to like move on, just endings. And there's the Hierophant. I can't really show you all these, but there's a Hierophant, the Judgment, about lovers making a decision. There may have been some deceptive ways. If you look, like this lover is handing her the apple, like the apple of what we perceive as deception, illusions, seeing the truth about that. Here's the Sword. Somebody saw some deceptive ways in a marriage and they chose to end it. There's a new beginning here with the Fool. Now being on their path, looking at themselves, taking care of themselves. There's a lot of things here also about there's a Leo vibe also, but a lot of Taurus vibe, Earth sign too, but Taurus vibe. Obviously there's Aquarius, but now looking at new beginnings. Looking at themselves. Needing strength. In a union, there's Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. But there's definitely fighting about that with the Knight of Swords, Judgment, Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups, the World, Seven of Swords, the Sun. Deception comes to light. Two of Swords, the Moon, Six of Swords, Page of Swords. There's definitely secrets being revealed. Yeah. I mean, it goes back and forth for a little bit. There's a lot of fighting, deception. You know, no, it gets better. No, it's not. Like, it ends with the Tower. Healing, end of a cycle, going within, Tower. It just changes. This is a very transformational energy, like I was saying. But there's a lot of, there's going to be a lot of rough energies as well. In the recent past, there's the Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. So, I think somebody tried to take action or communication, or, I don't know, it could be a Sagittarius too, like just an Archer, made me think of it, and it's a fire sign card. That they tried to take action or communicate or do something with it, and they or you, and go up to the other person and be like, I'll stand with you, make it work, like have endurance through it. And the other person is like, why are you here? I don't want you here. And so they go off on their own. Like, they've been building stuff up. They've been having patience, and maybe now they have enough built up where they can now start to harvest their money and go be off on their own. Like, they're alone now. You know, they're cutting things away and harvesting. So maybe even someone's been like saving up money or putting money away to get out of a certain situation, which is actually funny I say about Sagittarius, because, you know, that really does actually match a lot of my Sagittarius readings about whether they or somebody else has been doing that to get out of a situation. Or maybe they've been trying to take action and making it look like they're standing by the person, but really they're maybe about to have saved up enough money to where they can like harvest it, have enough, and leave. But either way, what's crowning or in thoughts is the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So being able to just be single, worry about themselves, they no longer have the bird on their hand. They've sent that off. Either way, they're able to focus on their own abundance that they've built, what they've saved up for, what they have, and stop the chaos. Like, they've dropped all the wands, all the stuff to have chaos. You or someone else has. Or this person was like, they put themselves in a position where they can go off and do their own thing. And this person, who is just constantly wanting to battle everybody, more look like defending themselves though. You either left them alone with their own stick and now they have no one to fight with, or that was you and now you've left so that you now don't have to battle anybody. You're just free and independent on your own, able to worry about yourself. It's a little sad. You're kind of like, you know, all the stuff you lost, but I more get this as two different energies though. Like, this Ten of Wands energy is this person. I mean, I know this is two people, but this person who wanted to try to fight and put into it, like, to fight for this, take action, was putting in all the, you know, the stuff. And I'm like, that's not a good or bad thing. Whoever was just more trying to maybe make it work, even if they were complicating things, make it work, keep it together, even if they were complicating it. And then this energy was more the person who wanted to like go and not be part of it. And I feel like that's this energy. And then this energy is the other one. And they're kind of like, this person dipped out. It's like, you know what? You can have all these sticks. I don't even want them. There you go. Now you can have them all and you can just play with yourself. And they just went out. They left. And that's kind of confirmed in the likely future. The likely future is the Eight of Cups. And somebody walked away, and now they're sitting there looking at cups. And clarifying that is the Three of Pentacles. So obviously the union, walking away from the union, but there may have been some third-party situations and just too many difficulties. It wasn't fun anymore. It wasn't what they wanted. Tell me about this Three of Cups, please. Yeah. So the Secrets card. Somebody was like selfish, worried about themselves, maybe a little like stern, rigid, controlling, and there was a lot of, I feel like there was a lot of third-party stuff, like secrets. Like I said, there was a lot of secrets coming up. There's a lot of cards verifying that. Besides just that. A lot of stuff coming to light here. And so somebody decides to walk away. Yeah, because you even have grief and adversity, the court. Court card. How somebody sees themselves, the main person, I'm assuming it's this Seven of Wands energy. It's almost like I get this energy that whoever this main one is with the Seven of Wands, it's like they're fighting to keep people away. And not like participating in a loving give and take like Six of Pentacles way. But yet also not wanting to let it go. You know what I mean? So, keeping somebody in limbo. And I don't even think it's keeping the other person in limbo because that person's probably, you know, stuck too. But they're at least getting a little bit more of what they wanted. But I think that this energy is like maybe this energy. Feel that. So it might be different for some. For some people, this energy is the one wanting to get away from it, putting the money aside, and other people, like, they're just fighting with a bunch of people about it. And they're just clearly like, no, I don't want this. I feel like for a large part of it, that this energy is like, no, they're fighting things off. You're having to work extra hard for them. They're not giving back. But yet, they're also not wanting to let the situation go, like I was saying. So they're like, yeah, I'll put energy into it, but it's all hostile and just like not great. I'll stand by you, but it's like, now you're here. After all this, you know, we've been through, like, now that I'm getting ready to go. Or, like, I don't know if I want you beside me anymore. Like, they're both beaten and bruised up. But yet, it's like, you know, we're like this because of you, you know. Or they're acting like they're there, but they're really, like, saving up. Somebody is saving up money to get out of the situation, and they did. They're working on it. Secrets are coming to light. Chances are it's about lying, manipulative behavior, and third-party situation. I don't always want to focus on that, but it's like huge what's going on here. So whoever the main person is here, or let's just say this, somebody. Again, here's the Four of Cups. I was saying earlier, like what's crossing the situation is this Page of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. There's the Four of Cups, and this one, they're emptying it out. Like, they've taken it and they're emptying it out. Still kind of focusing on the Three of Cups, not really. And then they have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like they're not even building anymore. They've already built something up. They're really focused on these Three of Pentacles, too. So they have a lot of threes. Like, they're focusing on the Three of Cups right here. They're focusing on the Three of Pentacles right there. So they could, like I said, really have been gathering their money up. They've probably got together what they wanted to get together. But I think this person also doesn't want to change. They want to do what they want to do. They've been building their own vision, what they want. It's not really coinciding with the others around them. And they've just been doing whatever they want. It's kind of been hectic, you know, fighting, going back and forth. They're really trying to maintain this vision and what they really want. But they've really been building something. Maybe What have they been building? Tell me about this. I think they have... It's like they are stuck and they don't really realize it, but they've put together exactly what they want. Like maybe even the picture perfect ideal relationship or whatever, but it's an image. Like there's really a lot of secrets underneath it of what's really going on. More really of like a prison. And they're a little bit in a prison too, mostly of their mind, but yeah, like there's a lot of obstacles, a lot of lessons, just somebody not really being honest and true. Like they're just worried about themselves. They're honestly truly discontent. There's a very narcissistic type vibe here, or at least the characteristics of one or traits. Very much about image, what's on the surface, hypocritical type behavior, keeping people at arm's length yet not wanting them to let them go. What's in the environment of this person or of somebody is, again, there's the Two of Cups or the Two of Pentacles. So I guess I'll just say that there's the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups again, the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Emperor. So like literally all the kings are here. Even the King of Swords is down here. And the Emperor. And there's the Empress. So, a lot of suitors. But not really focusing on love. I think these are like their many faces also. To the Empress, they're probably very cold and detached. They probably really don't talk much. That's why their sword is down. They may not view it as, you know, successful or whatever, but they're juggling a lot of people, and I think they have like many faces. I don't think they're focusing on love. Definitely, I think, very narcissistic. It's, you know, one part of them is focused on building and money. One of them is focusing on, you know, determination. The other one with love, like that one's like, no, they're not really even focusing on love. One other one's building an empire, you know, and the control of it. The other one's good with thinking, but that one's trying to figure out about what to do with this situation. I mean, they're definitely a strong force, whoever it is. Like, literally, there is a lot of suitors. There's a lot of people here involved. For one or both. But either way, there's literally all the kings and the emperor. How the environment sees this other person, situation, whatever, is Hanged Man. Maybe even needing help. the Devil, Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I think they view them as like needing help, not seeing something, being stuck and bound, addicted, just not in a good place. There could be money issues, but being selfish, gluttony type behavior. And I get this with like karma. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, like karma. Like somebody got what they deserved, or I'm just trying to figure out why these are different. Like why the environment, or maybe this is because this is what's in their environment, all these different faces, not focusing on love, the juggling, the Three of Cups, and all of that. Kind of having these traits, very much a narcissistic, at least trait or characteristic. And because of this being in the environment, somebody gets karma dealt to them due to toxic behavior, addictive behavior, gluttony, selfishness, not seeing the right perspective, like not helping out other people, but always wanting stuff for themselves. Keeping themselves in situations where everything's always about them and they always need things or whatever, but acting like they can't ever give back or they don't ever give back. And that's really what it's saying. And like karma gets dealt, I feel. What's in the hopes and fears? There's the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Wands. So, you know, again, because somebody's greedy and confused and worried about their options and stuff like that, like that's their happiness or whatever, but they have like a family or something. I don't know. I think somebody gets booted out. I mean, they leave and they don't want to, but I think someone might get kicked off into a new beginning. This is where karma's kind of dealt. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Yeah, like the ending of a situation. There's been a lot of fighting. Just deciding just to end it. Something. What happens to finally end it? Just too much burden, too much fighting. And there's the moon here also. 11. Yeah, like stuff comes out. Just secrets, deception comes out. Secrets are seen. The truth comes out. Just keep saying it over and over again. And somebody leaves or gets kicked out. And there's an ending to a situation. It was very much a karmic situation. Or at least a karmic cycle. What's in the likely future? A lot of cards here. I'm just going to name them off. I'm not going to show them all. 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords. So it does end up with a peace and a healing. I feel like a perspective change. But, you know, somebody is trying to hold on to this situation and, you know, the universe is like, no. And I view this Knight of Pentacles as the universe. Like, it's trying to give a new situation, a new opportunity. Just like what's crossing here. Like, here's the new situation, opportunity. You know, this is what should be done. Like a giving back, starting a new beginning. One that would lead to a strong foundation with this 4 of Wands. But, like, they're not jumping on it. I feel, however, this is supposed to happen as well. Like, that whoever, I think both people are actually holding on to this situation. And both are supposed to go through transformational things and go on new journeys. So, the ending of this situation will bring upon a new beginning and a new foundation, but it is going to take away this foundation first, which is going to bring sadness, you know, with this 5 of Cups, which removes these 3 of Cups that is in 2 cards that I've been focusing on, to where now it can show like a new beginning, which is now here, right behind it. With, you have a Queen of Wands here, so somebody who's passionate, or it could be an ending of a situation with the Queen of Wands. So it could be a beginning or an ending. Either way, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, which doesn't fully matter, but somebody who is enthusiastic, a go-getter, possibly an entrepreneur. I think it's the end of it with the Queen of Wands. And then, you know, it brings about the whole Ace of Cups, which could be self-love or a new love. I will clarify this. The 8 of Swords. So, new clarity, new love, and healing. With the 4 of Swords. There's definitely a new beginning, though. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think it's self-love, like moving forward. It really shows a lot about themselves. Could be moving forward to a new love, but you got the Chariot. I think it helps integrate, kind of like an awakening vibe, helps integrate the energies to move forward and reawaken self-love. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. So now, and that's to the Ace of Pentacles that has been trying to be offered and come in. So now it makes this person more aware of this opportunity. So they start to move forward. They're more in alignment now. Now they're aware of this new opportunity. Tell me about the Four of Swords, please. So there's justice. So possibly healing, putting the situation to rest. King of Swords. Now the sword is up and not down. The decision is made. I think it's put to rest, which really coincides with the likely future. Can I get one more card on this, please? This Four of Swords. Yeah, and they go on in which I actually have a card that says solitude, solace. So the Hermit. So I feel like this situation is ended. They now know what to do. It ends the situation. It helps them integrate. They're now aware of and on this new beginning. Probably because not like they don't have any other option, but they don't have many. And it actually helps them out, hopefully. I mean, this opportunity is, you can either view this as a crappy situation or an opportunity for a new great beginning to grow. And it's going to end, though. And this decision is going to be made. Because now, you know, there's this new beginning and they're going to go in. Somebody's going to go and yeah, like with the Hermit and the Eight of Cups, which is exactly in the likely future. They're going to go on kind of like this spiritual self-discovery journey. They're going to lay the burdens down with the Ten of Wands. It's the end of her with the Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, Hanged Man, Tower, Page of Pentacles. They finally see it. So it's, and I think it's taken as an ending to the situation. More of self-love, integration, now finally seeing things, and the situation, I think, is put to rest. But one or both, yeah, on the bottom of the deck. One or both goes into a very self-reflective state and an awakening or perspective change type of state. You have solace, return to nature, tree wisdom, natural remedies, flower essences. But I really get this like as a download, like she's in the tree, in nature, like a download. So the solitude, like you have the Hermit energy with what it goes to. And then under that, you have Dark Moon, maturation, growing up, introspection, know thyself. Some people might go through a dark night of the soul. I don't know, or at least a very introspective time. Slow down, grounding, listen to the heartbeat on the earth, subtle energies, snail's pace, like slowing down, going within, learning about yourself and being pulled down your spiritual path. I do believe for some, though, or a lot, it does lead to a new love. I feel like there's new lover situations trying to come in for a lot. So either way, I mean, it's kind of like a little bit of some crazy energy, but it leads to good things. I wanted to see the energies for before the moon, during the moon, and after. And so before the moon, there's deceit and hostilities. So try to make it where the glare doesn't go on it. A lot of deceit, fighting, greed, just ugh. During the moon, there's victory, and I want to know more about that. Then there's 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So information like seeing. Information is going to be shown. 6th chakra, like seeing, like intuition, like the moon, like secrets, victory, like finally seeing. Like I look at her, like she's using her intuition. She's like, truths are going to be revealed somehow, some way, whether they come out through the person's mouth, downloads, videos, social media, like just whatever way. Use your imagination. It's going to come out. You're going to figure things out. And in the likely future, or not in the likely future, after the moon, it's the Magician in the Mirror and adjacent possibilities. So, especially if you use the energy wisely, I think it's going to happen anyways, though, it's being able to see like you are the magician in your life. It's going to show you things. So it's not just going to show you what's going on in this situation. It's going to show you how one or both, probably both, have been in very much a tunnel vision, fear-based mentality, just not really seeing things properly. And now knowing how to utilize those energies within yourself, your physical body, your energetic body, using what's around you to manifest the possibility of what you can create, how the world reflects that back to you. You're gonna see it within yourself and how all of it really lies within you. And now you're just going to see all the possibilities in this world. You're going to see everything that's within you and everything that's around you. You're basically, your eyes are just going to be more opened up. Possibly even like your third eye and your crown chakra probably. Because there's other cards that even support that. It's going to bring balance though. Sun, here's a Leo vibe. Door to value, yin yang balance, 4th chakra, your heart center, door to romance, appreciation, criminal coin, journey, and decision. It's gonna lead to abundance. It just might look a little chaotic before it comes back together. Just as an FYI, it doesn't just go boom, beauty. A lot of times things have to get chaotic and unravel before they fall back and settle into their new home or their better way, as if you want to put it that way. The energy is pretty strong with this right now, so it's not going to be as flowy as it normally is with me because I can feel the heaviness of the energy. It's a little bit, it's very introspective, and I think it might show a lot even from going within, because it's a little bit of a heavy energy where it's almost like I can't see, but yet I do, because it's like it takes away my outer seeing. And I have to go within. So some of you might also see outside wise, but for a lot of you guys, this might bring you inside yourself. Something that you just know that you could feel like you just have to go inside for this information. Because it's really pulling this in almost like a wall over my eyes. And needing to go within, like how she's within this tree by herself in like the darkness. Sorry about the glare. So yeah, some of you might literally have to go in to get this information. Some people it's going to happen in other ways, but literally, like, you know, when it's being, I feel like it's coming over me exactly like you would in the dark if you were under the moon. Some of you may even want to go sit out under the moon and listen, or feel by listening. Or you may want to even go sit by a tree if you have a very prominent tree. A lot of downloads for a lot of significant people happen under sitting by a tree. Like Reiki supposedly started that way. Who else was it? It was Tesla one? I think so. There was prominent people though that they sat in front of trees. A lot of figures in history anyways. But so that may be possible. But, and then the other thing that supports it too of what I'm saying is for the during the moon energy, you have two things about intuition, which is like the moon, where this is about the moon here, full moon, you know? So, and what is the moon about? It's intuition is one of the biggest things. Things coming to light, but intuition. And you know, I know this says victory, but it's a very intuitive looking card. And then you've got the sixth chakra right here. And then Archangel Metatron, very much about information. And it's stuff you already knew too. Before I go on, let's just see. Justice. A lot of justice cards popping up. You know me 2 or 3 cards about this moon energy. It's like things could be like wiped away, or the first thing I heard was like the actual Fool with this Fool card. So foolish things, foolish and aggressive things could be going on, a lot of fighting and just really seeing it and being like, I don't want this, I can't handle this, and moving away to calmness and like seeing all your options and seeing where you are confused, and now for the first time possibly seeing the right option and you going towards that, what's like best for you, that leads to what you really want and your happiness and your independence and feeling good, to growth and not stagnation or destruction. There could be something here too. I'm getting a lot of that this could be or be influenced by past love type stuff. So this could be someone from your past. Information could come in or influence you by someone from your past. Something about someone from your past. This isn't going to be for everybody, but there seems to be a lot. Like there was a 6 of Cups vibe is something coming in, and under here there's the past returns for a time. Love is strange. Back off. Clear solution. Release your power. So some of you, this might include something with your past, whether that's how the information comes or this just involves someone from your past or whatever. But how, I don't know how well I'm going to get. Let's just see. How is this information going to be shown? Well, that's funny. It takes the Ace of Pentacles and flips it. So maybe something being taken away, which is like the full moon energy, things being taken away. Can I get a little bit better of a description on how this will be shown? How will the information be shown? How many cards about the Fool? New beginnings and taking action away from, like I said, things that are binding you, not serving you, seen as toxic, and just not where you need them to be, not on your level and what you want. I'll ask one more time. I don't know if I can clarify that more. I think it's more like I said, for some people, it's going to be things happening in your environment. Some, it's just going to be like, you know, like there's going to be this energy that comes, especially since it's going to force you within yourself. And I think there's just going to be clarity. A lot is where this energy seems to come. Observe in silence, just like I'm saying. Have courage, like Leo vibe. Observe in silence. So the observe in silence and under seek the lesson, reveal your truth, see the truth, know your fears, every day dawns, trust in magic. So anyways, observe in silence is very much about the third eye too, right here. But now is not the time to be the life of the party, nor to step forward into the role of leader or teacher. Be cautious. It may not be wise to draw attention to yourself or to reveal your plans to others at this time. Like I said, I think somebody was putting money away for this day. At the very least, they were planning, having patience, and making plans to instead be silent, step back, be still, watch those around you, and be mindful of what you see, hear, and feel. Trust in your instincts and intuition and let them guide your steps. It's a huge thing here of intuition. So I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just strong about intuition. There may be things that you see and things that you feel. And it's going to bring a new beginning. I mean, it goes back to one. Today is a new day. With the dawn comes an opportunity to begin again or embrace something new. Create what you wish to create. Become the person you dream of being. Do not allow your doubts or fears to hold you back. For this day is bright with hope and good fortune. Go forth and greet it with a smile upon your lips and joy in your heart. So, and see the signs. There's 2 cards here about seeing the signs. Like, everybody's going to be different. This is a general reading, but the message is just going to come in different ways. A huge part, though, is intuition. nourish the soul. I mean, and I don't think it's just even going to be like, oh, it's just going to be a big transformational energy. Like, not only are you going to see and know what to do, but it's just going to be impactful on your life. Like, it's like a whole new change and direction and all of that. I feel like there's a perspective change and a change in energy. I just feel like it's a big energy. So you have We're Here. I'm going to read these 3 cards just because I think they're pretty informational. But it does line up well too. Like, this We're Here is about not taking things really at face value, not seeing things properly, and how do you choose to see it? What do you choose to do with this opportunity, and not judging the opportunity. So as this possibly goes south, or, doesn't look that great or whatever, knowing that destruction and creation are of the same energy. So using this to create what you do want. So also knowing it's falling under the deceit and hostilities too, and knowing that you finally see like things are not as you've seen. It's up to you to decide whether you're going to take the time to discover what something is really about, or simply judge it based on how it appears at first glance. The trick-or-treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns, and as they do, they may reveal to you a world of more wonder than you thought possible. All you need is courage. So it might look a little scary, but it's kind of for your own good. It will exercise your feelings and clairsentience, the ability to know and not rely upon appearance for signals. So that's why I say a lot of this, like, some of you might literally be able to see this, like, with your eyes, your physical eyes, or something might happen. But I think for a lot of people, they're just gonna know. They're gonna know intuition wise, feeling wise, like, they just know that things are not right and not as they appear, or that it might be time to move. Or, I mean, some of you have been already planning for this kind of anyways, I feel. So maybe this is going to align with those energies that actually make it to where it can all line up and you go. But you've already known. The signs are with you already. And it's basically saying, I don't know if I'm going to read this one, but, it'll keep giving you the signs, but it's not going to tell you anything new. Like, it's not the message that's going to change. It's you accepting and acknowledging and taking in the message and not refusing that, saying like, oh, tell me what to do, and be like, no, not that. What else can I do? I don't know about that either. Tell me what else can I do? I really need your help. I'm willing to learn, but not that. You know what I mean? Like, not like, you know what you have to do. If somebody from your past comes, it may be coming to show you too what or who needs adjustment in your life. A clearing where you need to make peace with people who you may feel that you have wronged, or they have wronged you. That no one is perfect, needing to forgive or be forgiven. It's Judgment Day. That's funny too, because the Judgment is sitting here. And you are more powerful than you know. The time for hiding who you are and pretending to be normal and just like everyone is done. It's also like for you or somebody else, it's like part of your mask is seen and how you kept something from the past that may not have really been you. Kind of like that saying I say about I got from someone else. I don't know who they are, but it's not about becoming anything or anyone. It's about it's about unbecoming who you're not and letting the real you shine through. And you might see something about yourself during this time, or somebody might, of why they're doing what they're doing. And needing to heal and forgive that part. Not just for yourself, but for them, because nobody is perfect or anything. But seeing where it's a block or causing you indecision or, blocking you. So yeah, some of you might literally have someone come in and they might come in strong. Somebody that you would not have expected or may not be your type, and it could be someone that you know or you don't know. And this is not for everybody, and they may bring up a lot of feelings and energy within you. Which it's going to be this that may show you this mask or something within yourself or somebody else of something that's in there about yourself that needs to be released. That you're not seeing why it's there or that it's there. And either you or someone else may not like this or want it to back off, or they may come in really strong. So you may embrace this or not. Because as they come in and awake all these feelings within you, that's like good, but it's not. It's also backing off. So someone could also do this to you and you're like, whoa, and you're seeing this and wanting to back off. Maybe even seeing something you thought you wanted that you're like, maybe I don't. And you were seeing why you were holding on to it. Or some of you may come in really, some people may have someone or yourself come in really strong. And then just to get your emotions going and then pull back again and show you where you need to readjust things, that you don't want things. Maybe you don't want it. Maybe your boundaries need to be tightened up. I don't know. I just feel guided to like lead this path for a second. So give me a second. Really possibly even strengthening your boundaries, like I said, and doing it in a respectful manner, but also knowing that not to be so nice that your boundaries are not clear. So don't be mean, be respectful, but don't be so nice that you're sending mixed messages. A way through your life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed little by little, but will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies needs to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for, and in fact may be proven to be a barrier. This might even be your heart chakra if it's closed down a little bit, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Trust where the light leads you. Go where you feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. Release your power. Yeah, like it might be heart chakra. Some of you might even literally have like some type of perspective change or awakening from this, and you might have to just surrender or release. I think a lot of you are also going to have a lot of pent up, like, sadness. Like I said, there was something that's going to come up that was either a face of yours, or why you're closed off, or why you resist things, or why you even wanted to hold on to something, maybe even why you wanted to get something back, or why you thought you did, that you might actually be seeing the reason why. Like that emotion or memory or time or maybe even soul retrieval, something may come up to remind you what it was, and that realize that maybe you either didn't want it or that you were not seeing things properly. Maybe something with jealousy, envy, fear, guilt that will be cleared from your energy and replaced with bright, strong, powerful, healthy energy. After this has taken place, expect symbols and signs to pour in. Keep your energy strong and bright and follow the signs. So you also got to work on your mind. Don't go back to doing the same stuff. When your energy is strong and bright, when you come from a place of love, courage, and wisdom, not a fear-based mentality, you will attract the right signs and will not be misled. This is going to help you learn to trust yourself, your intuition, build the relationship with yourself. Do not expect to have no change after her arrival. Relationships and situations based on ego-centered concepts containing toxic energies will fall away naturally, and you will now ask for your worth. This is not hubris, overweening pride. It is self-love in action. That's awesome. So, and then with the Magician in the mirror and seeing your possibilities, you have time for spirit. 43. Oh, there it is. Look at that. So, like I said, it's going to help you build your relationship with yourself, and you're either going to go, you or someone else is going to go on a spiritual journey. If you're already on one, it's going to go even more. It's going to deepen. If somebody's not and they're transforming, they're now going to be on one. Spiritual quest, travel, calm, relaxed yoga pose, self-love, and self-acceptance. Third eye and crown chakra activation, chakra awakening, connection to all, crown chakra connected to the universe, receiving universal love messages, self-connected peacefully to the earth, peaceful flowing love in the body, tranquil, sublime spiritual moments of connection, blessings showering upon the due to correct relationships with body and soul. This is literally going to help you correct your relationship with yourself, help put you back in alignment, attunement, if you will. Time to take a class, course, or new study program. Time to welcome in a new teacher, either in the form of a physical being or perhaps a path that speaks to your heart at this time, or a spirit guide who resonates with you. Know that while this path and tranquil, easeful philosophy may seem out of character for you, it is a deep and true part of yourself that has long yearned for acknowledgement, fulfillment, and the nirvana that is on its way. So you will be guided. It's up to you what you do with that, but you will have a rebirth. You will be guided probably by your ancestors, your guides. Yeah, an ancient wisdom behind the transition to the spirit realm. Time to be brave, breaking dawn, powerful energy shift, sweet memories, collision, the aha moment. Like, things are going to be coming back to you. You're just going to see things. Some of you, it's going to be with a person. It's going to be why you're doing things. It's going to be things about yourself. It could be all. It could be only one of it. There's just a lot of possibilities here that are on the board. And either way, it's going to help you align and really come back within into yourself. I guess we'll pull one more. Just pull like something with like moon magic type stuff. Because it's just, honestly, it's such a beautiful energy. I mean, it is a little heavy. It's a little like walking in the dark, walking while blind. Very introspective. But really, what your soul's been yearning for, but looking in all the wrong places for. And now you know where to dedicate and put your time and build a stronger foundation. I mean, the best card for this energy that they should know. For this full moon in Leo, right? Leo. In January 2019. It's an ending of an old way, and it helps you learn your energy so you could truly become your own alchemist by being able to utilize the energies. And there's you in the incubation period, like literally a rebirth. Yeah, because you have death, you have foundation, alchemist, starting up and creating, sorry about the glare, a new beginning, incubation, because you're having like an awakening, perspective change of some time, creating the new power within you. It's beautiful, actually. Causing balance of the masculine and feminine energies. Downloads. But the energy that came out was feminine, lady goddess. So remembering, you know, the feminine energy within yourself. I feel like it's masculine and energies too, but the amazingness that you are, basically. Acknowledge your femininity, rebirth, the goddess within. Allow your creative juices to flow. Dance, sing, paint, or draw. Be gentle with yourself and more receptive to others. Whether you're male or female, each of us holds both feminine and masculine energies within our makeup. Lady Goddess has been drawn, which indicates that you are struggling with an imbalance of these energies. You have given too much of yourself, finding it impossible to receive. It is so important to understand that it is the masculine that gives and the feminine that receives. So the next time someone offers you something, whether it is a gift, a compliment, or help, receive graciously. Working with the scent of fresh roses or natural rose essence as well as rose quartz will help you heal your heart to open up to receptivity. Remember, that's what I said too about your heart chakra. That's what I was getting earlier was, I forgot what card it was or what I was reading, but something might open your heart chakra. And it's funny because I've actually last night when I was sleeping, I was starting to like feel things within mine. This will enable you to harness the divine feminine within and align you with the harmony that you long for. Invoke Lady Goddess into your life as you willingly receive her gifts of love, peace, gentleness, beauty, purity, and compassion. So that's awesome. I think I'm going to end that here. Yeah, so I love you guys. This is very transformational energy. one or both of you may experience this or go through this, but it's going to be a strong energy. So embrace it. Have courage through it. Walk through it. Introspect. Cleanse of energies. And know that if you've got to move but you don't see yet, just have faith and keep stepping forward. Because sometimes that's what you just gotta do. If you need help with this, though, let me know. If you want to know if this is for you, if you need help navigating these energies, what to do with it, any of that, hit me up. Look at my services in the description box below. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe on this video. Let me know how it resonates with you. If some of it's helped you in any way, like, you know, let's circulate the video, help me out as I help you out. Service and donation information description box below. All of it's there. But I love you guys. Keep your head up. These are actually very, very beneficial energies. But sometimes things have to crash before they're rebuilt. I don't know if it's going to be that dramatic. I don't know. But it's definitely going to be very introspective. So I love you guys. I hope this helps. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.